Outback 285, a little rear living couples camper here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. 7,210 pounds, which is not terribly bad. You know, still comfortably half-ton towable, and that's because Outbacks are made to be a little bit lighter. We've got laminated sidewalls, laminated flooring, all aluminum framing, as you can kind of see right there in the skeleton. You also see this nice pass-through storage space right here and that spare tire, and I like it when people store the spare tire out of the sun. That may not be the easiest place to get to it, but it's also going to mean that the spare tire is still a good tire when you need it. Now, this was built when Keystone was known for a little bit of sticker peel. They have since totally, you know, corrected that problem, but this has definitely seen some decal cracking and peeling here and there. What I like to see, though, is the previous owners took care of it. Where it did start to flake off, they didn't just let it flake off and look terrible. They cleaned it and scrubbed it off, and you know, that just means that some of the decals are now shaved off a little bit and a little bit smaller, but it's not terribly unsightly. Enclosed underbelly with forced air heating, so this would be, you know, just a good type extended season sort of camper. Good looking aluminum wheel package. Overall, this thing has a pretty sharp look to it. I like the little radius up here on that top wall. A lot of manufacturers were doing that for a while, and a lot of them have gotten away from it. It was just a little bit harder to work with, but I like the look of it aesthetically. I always thought it had a great look to it. The larger folding entry handle here is pretty nice, so that you can really have something to hold on to when you come and go. Another neat thing here is this folding little mini kitchenette, and that is awesome. This is really the grandfather to the modern outside kitchen, and you can really thank Keystone and really Outback for that. They were the ones that really did it the most. Looking around here, inside's pretty well kept. I see signs of use but not abuse. Like generally speaking, most of your fabric and upholstery looks good. Looks like they had a penchant to keep their feet tucked in under them, you know, against the bottom of the couch here, but I don't see anything bad. I don't detect smoke or smell. I don't detect pets. The carpet looks like it's clean. It does appear that maybe they had swapped out the original factory chairs for something a little more fancy or aftermarket at some point, and kept their chairs with them after the trade, because obviously there's no chairs here. So there's a couple easy ways to attack this. We can we've priced the unit accordingly. You know, we didn't price it as though there were a full complement of furniture here, but you know, you can go shopping, dress it up however you want. We work pretty closely with a local furniture store who actually got their start by renovating RVs. That's sort of where they came from. Longstreet Furniture. They're a really good place. So we can get with them. We can get something that's going to color match for you. They're extremely good at that. You know, there's a couple different ways we could go about it. What I do like, though, is how easy it is to see the big outlets that we have back here, so that we have, you know, like phone chargers and things like that right where they're conveniently located. Extra overhead storage here never seems to offend anybody, and I do like the raised panel hardwood doors there. That's a nice touch. This was made during this funny little period where they were doing this little, I don't know the technical term, I know here in the Midwest we call it a California kitchen with the two-tone kitchen cabinetry. I never disliked it. Overall through the industry, it didn't really take off. I think it's pretty sharp. I like that it adds a contrast and a color and a brightness to this area. You know, they put storage everywhere they could, like up here above the refrigerator. This is one of the nice things of fifth wheels. You can get this extra tall storage. It's not, you're going to want like a two-step stool, especially, I mean, this thing's huge. You could put an entire extra refrigerator in here and still have space to spare. That's how big this is right here. I mean, that goes from the interior that we're looking at all the way to the sidewall. That is absolutely enormous. That is a big thing I wanted to point out in this video. Now what's neat is we have both the full-size U-dinette as well as a hide-a-bed over here. So we've got an extra long slide out is what that means. There's also storage all the way under those benches. All of our windows also have the nice night privacy shades on here as well. Another good positive sign is that I see all original electronics are still present and accounted for. We've got a little bit of battery power left right now from when they brought it in. I can see that's still working, so that's good. I can feel confident these appliances are in good working order. And also, I see all the remote controls are still right there. That's something I've had to learn to look for, and you learn by hard-nosed experience sometimes. We've had a couple of things come in with no remotes, and trying to get a universal remote that works on some of these appliances is often very difficult. So we do have a little step up here, but that is necessary to have the pass-through storage underneath. I love what they did with the headboard, though. This has a nice recessed headboard with a power outlet right there, so you can actually plug in, again, your your alarm clocks and your CPAPs and all that stuff, you got the perfect spot for it. We have his and hers hanging closets. We have a open bath design over here, and this is less common today, but in this half-ton towable fifth wheel segment, it's awesome because it allows the entire RV to be significantly smaller and lighter, and you know, less money as a result because there's less physical construction. This is a almost classic 3-deck bathroom where we've got a middle bathroom deck and then the upper bedroom deck, so to speak. Bigger sink too, you can actually get your hands in, and I like looking at things like sinks and tubs to see, are they clean? Because clean people tend to keep clean fixtures. People who are less clean and don't take as good care of their camper tend to not clean those things. This one looks really good. The toilet here, that's just a faceplate, by the way. Don't get super excited about that. Those always snap on and off. That tells me that someone's probably doing some routine maintenance lately. Again, that's a good sign. Oh, look up here. We've got a Max Air vent cover on this thing, so we can leave this vent open and not have rain inside. That's probably one of the reasons it doesn't feel so stuffy in here. It's nice and fresh and airy. All in all, not too bad. You know, if you're, say, a first-timer, you've got a half-ton truck, you're just looking to kind of get started, or if you have, let's say, like a small trailer and you're looking to upgrade to your first fifth wheel, this is perfect. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.